Hey everyone, Matt here with Yard Sale Zombie. It's Saturday, July 15th, and I just returned from yard sailing about 45 minutes ago. Got all my goods inside here, and I'm going to do this haul video right before we get listing for the next 2, 3, maybe 4 hours. So today was a pretty good day. You know, I hit all the yard sales on my list, and some of them were good, some of them weren't, but I really like to have that list in the morning because it keeps me on track. When I first started out, I would spend a lot of time just kind of driving around, and I would see a sign, and then I would drive down this road and drive down that road, and next thing you know, I'm like 2 miles out, and I get there, and the yard sale had already been open Friday, the day before, meaning there's not as much stuff. So on Saturdays, I'm a little more careful now. I don't just drive around willy-nilly, following signs, not during 7 to 9. Everybody has like a prime spot, a prime like 2-hour window where the yard sales are just opening, and you need to figure out what it is for your area. Most of the time, I believe it's 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Some people say that it's 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Either way, it's not much past 10. And it can be a little earlier than 7 because some people will open early. So over the years, I've learned that you really need to find out which ones you want to be at by researching, and you really need to get there about 10 or 15 minutes early. If not, right when they're opening. And don't mess around with that, because if you show up 15, 20 minutes late, all that good stuff is gone. Because there's people like me. There's people like me everywhere. Like when I drive around, I know what they look like. We see each other at yard sales. You know, I know who collects cast iron. I know who's looking for video games. I know the guys that are looking for scrap metal. You know, we all know each other. And if I pull up to a yard sale and there's certain people already there, sometimes I won't even stop because these guys are deadly. They know exactly what they're looking for. They'll ask for it when they walk up, and they get it. Now, I don't always just keep going because sometimes you can still find things. You know, I have nothing against competition. Sometimes I get in there and I'm right next to them and digging through the boxes and I get stuff. But, you know, you just really need to know that it's crucial to pick 3 or 4 yard sales that you want to go to, or at least pick an area that you know there's a bunch of yard sales and try to hit as many as you can first. You want to be first. So important. Yeah, so I was out today about 6:30. I stopped at some at 6:45. I hit a couple at 7. And then the one that I got the most at today, they opened at 8. I got there at 7:30, and there was already a bunch of people there, but I went up and I just cleaned up. I got so much from this one sale. And, you know, it's crucial to be first. And it's along those same lines, it's very important that you figure out very quickly if this is if you're at a yard sale that you want to stay at and spend more time digging, or if it's not worth it and you need to go to the next one, because time is of the essence. You don't have much time. If you're going to stay and pick around at one yard sale, it's going to take 10 or 15 minutes, and then you have to settle up and pay. So you can burn 15, 20 minutes at least. And so if you got there at 7, now you're just leaving that yard sale at like 7:20, and so basically you made it to one yard sale that starts at 7, and now the next one you get to is going to be about 7:30. You'll still find some good stuff, but that's why it's so important to know exactly what you're doing, especially the first 2 or 3. They're the most important. And when you're pulling up to yard sales, when I go to a yard sale, what I'm looking for is I'm going to try to find a couple items that interest me quick. You know, I'll do a quick scan and I try to find 1 or 2 items that I might buy, and I'm looking them up, price comparison, you know, see what they're going to sell for and see what the people have it listed for. So for example, I buy these a lot, old Kodak cameras, you know, the kind that had the actual film, not film, the Polaroid. These sell for about $20 to $30. So if I go to a yard sale, and I'm going to walk right up to this because I know what this sells for. If I look at the price tag and they have it at $30, probably not a yard sale that I want to be at, because that's an eBay price. Even if it was 20, that leads me to believe that they know what this is worth. And if they know what this is worth and they took the time to look this up, they probably know what everything else is worth. And I'm not interested in paying eBay prices. I'm not even interested in paying like a fair price. You know, if this is a $30 camera, I don't want it for $10. I'm thinking $1 to $5. So that's what I do. I look for an item that I know the price of, and then depending on how they have it priced, I'm either in or I'm out. If I walked up to a yard sale and this was 30, I'd probably leave. But I would check a couple other things. You know, I'm going to look around for, like, say they had like a fairly new pair of Crocs like this. This is new, maybe worn once or twice, men's Crocs. These are worth about $20 to $30. So you want to pick these up at a yard sale for like $1 or $2. If they've got these priced at 20 or even 15, that's up to you. You could make a little bit of money, but they've got this priced at 20 or 30. They've got these priced at 20. You probably need to go. You probably need to go to another one. So I bought, not this camera, I have another one, but I bought it for $5 today. And that's fair because I can sell it for 30, pay the eBay prices or the eBay fees and the PayPal fees, and I can still make 15, 20 bucks off it. I also got a couple other things there because they're selling board games for $1. That's what you want to do. So it's just very important to figure out if you're gonna, make the most of your time. You need to figure it out first. Figure out if it's worth it first, because during those 2 hours you cannot mess around. Like, you need to be super serious, and you just say good morning, walk in, run around real quick, and if it's not interested, run back to your car and go to the next one. You should have the address right in your car on a piece of paper, or you should already have it pre-programmed in Waze, and get the F out. Go. And then when you get to the next one, park the car. You should have it all. Your wallet's already in your pants, which I put it in a special pocket. You take your phone, put it in a certain pocket. That way you don't lose it. Your keys go in a certain pocket, because every time you get out of your car, that's an opportunity to lose your wallet, misplace your keys, drop cash, and it happens to people. So you need to have a routine. Come up with a routine. My routine is my keys go in my left pocket, my phone goes in my right pocket, and my wallet's down. I wear like a cargo pant kind of thing, and I'll put that in the side pocket. And it stays there. When I pay for items, I take my wallet out, I pay them, and I put the money, my change back in my wallet, and it goes right back in the pocket. Because when I first started, I used to throw it in a pocket, or I'd put it on top of my box or something, you know what I mean? And I'm driving away and I'm like, crap, where's my wallet? I gotta pull over, search everything, find my wallet. I got money in my left pocket, money in my right pocket, there's money in the dashboard. You can't have that. You have to be organized in everything. Knowing where you wanna go, knowing how much money you have, knowing where your money is, and that way you can get out of your car, you can go scan the place, and get out of there. Buy what you need to buy and get out of there, because those 2 hours, the 7 to 9 in the morning, are crucial. That's where I get my most things, my most valuable items, my home runs. It's always because I just pulled up first or second. So that's my advice to you for today. And that's what happened today. I pretty much went to 2 or 3, really good ones, and then after that, things are going to slow down. From like 9 to 10 to 11, it's just going to get worse and worse. You can still find things. I've still found home runs late in the day, so don't give up. Still go, but it's time to slow down a little bit. You can get some breakfast, you know what I mean? You can start following the signs that you just randomly see. It's okay, because you've made it through the rush. So that's why I pick a certain neighborhood. I know the neighborhoods where they have the nicer things, and that's where you're going to get the home runs. So I pretty much in the morning, there's like 2 certain areas that I'll go to first, and that's where I get the most of my home runs, the most of my good stuff. And that's what happened today. I got most of my good stuff in a really nice neighborhood. So with that being said, let me show you what I bought quick as possible, because I don't want to keep you here all day. I know you got yard sales to do, and hopefully you have some listings to do like I do. So I guess I'm not going to go in any order, but I don't know if anybody remembers, but I bought a big lot of cycle parts. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. It was just like bicycling parts, the kind of people that do triathlons, they take really good care of their bikes. And I bought that set. I think I paid $10 for everything. And I don't know exactly what I've sold it for, all totaled, because it's not done yet. But at this point, we're talking at least $200 to $300. And I'm selling the case that they came in too. So a $10 investment turned into at least $200 or $300. So I've been really turned on to cycling parts, and I found another box today of cycling parts. And so I'm going to show you now some of the things that I bought from this guy. And I think I paid about $30 total for these cycling parts. And the number one is these are carbon fiber drop handlebars. Very light. Like, I'm holding these right now. It's almost like holding a couple pieces of paper. He didn't know the brand, but on eBay, carbon fiber cycling handlebars, anywhere from $30 up to like $400. it's going to be an issue for me because there's no brand on it. So that's really going to kill me. But the guy had a custom bike made, and these were the handlebars that went on that. So, you know, I should be able to get 50 bucks for that. I got some pedals still in the box. And I'm not going to say prices on this stuff because, like I said, it was about $20 or $30 for everything. And I'm just going to show you real quick. I got a nice cool seat. No idea what it's worth. Some of this stuff I don't even know what it is. This is like a handlebar connector. I guess it goes from the body of the bike to the handlebars. And I got another one of those too. A really nice one with like some carbon fiber and different colors on it. This actually was with that carbon fiber one. But what I really bought all the stuff for was these. These are brake levers. And this is what goes on the handlebar and you pull, you know, to use your brake. This is made of carbon fiber here. And these sell for anywhere from $50 up to $130, $140, depending on the condition. These are in really good condition, and the cables, the brake cables, are still attached. Those bike parts that I had last week, I sold the brake levers. There was a set of brake levers in there, and I sold those for, I think, 55. It was 55, maybe 60, just for those 2 levers. And I'm not even sure. I don't even think it had the brake cables. So these being at least $50, and I paid basically like 20, 25 bucks for everything in here. Once I sell these, everything else is going to be pure profit. And there's a bunch more stuff in here, but I'm not going to show it all to you because, you know, I honestly don't even know what it is. That was just an example. And I got that at that house in the expensive neighborhood. I also got some rock climbing shoes for $3, which those should sell. I didn't look them up, but I know how hard those are to find because I used to rock climb. At the same sale, I got this Oakley case. It's an eyeglass case. It's like a hard shell with the foam inside. I sold one of these, I think, for 10 bucks last week, so that's an easy sell. Picked that up for $1. I got this bow tie for $1, never worn. The price inside says $38, so for $1, oh, there it is. I should be able to, I don't know if you can see it. There's quite a glare lately with these lights, but it does say $38, brand new. The package is a little beat up, but I should be able to get, you'd think, 10 bucks for at least. Now, I got a bunch of Nike Dry Fit clothing. These are cycling pants with the padding in the base so that when you're sitting on the seat, I guess it helps. All these were like 50 cents each. I got another pair of cycling pants. This is a cycling shirt with a nice design on it. And you know that it's a cycling shirt because these pockets in the back are for their water bottles. So when they're bent over on their bike, they can just reach back, get the water bottle, drink, and put it back. So I don't know that these are even worth anything, but for 50 cents, you know, I should be able to, I can post these up for 15, maybe 10 bucks with free shipping and still make money. I got a really cool pair of headphones. These are for me. My dog chewed up the pair that I have that is exactly like it. You know, I like to use these at night when I'm watching YouTube in bed. That's one of my routines is we go to bed and Steph always falls asleep before me, so I'll stay in bed and just watch YouTube and, you know, put listings up and stuff. And I like to have a nice pair of headphones, so that's what this is for me. I think that might be, oh no, that's not all I got at that yard sale. This is a Camelback backpack, really cool, with a laptop sleeve in it, brand new condition. The lady, she was a U.S. Marine. She said she got that when she was deployed and never used it. I got that for $5. This is a calculator that I've never heard of before. It's called a Voyage 200, and it's got a little spot on the screen, so that kind of sucks, but they sell for $40, $50, $60 used, and I paid $5 for this. So, pretty excited to give that a shot, see if it works, and sell that. So if you ever see those, Texas Instruments, usually the TI-84 is all I'll buy. That's a new one for me, and that's the Voyager 200. Keep an eye out for those. Voyage, I'm sorry, not Voyager. And then I did get another TI-80, oh, this is an 89, crap. I don't know what the 89s are worth. It's not an 84, but I'm pretty sure the 89s are worth just as much. I cannot tell you, because this is the first 89 I've ever had. I honestly didn't even look at it because it looked like a graphing calculator to me, and you know, it was during that time, I think it was like 7:30, and basically what I was doing is seeing things that I was interested in, just throwing them in the bag. And I even told them, I'm just going to throw everything in a bag and we'll get together after to price it. They said fine, because I didn't want them to think I was stealing things. But that's another thing I've learned as I go, is that if you're interested in something, don't pick it up and then put it down to research, and don't walk around to think about it. If you think you might want it, hold it. And if you don't have time because you want to run around and grab more things, put it in a little bag and just let them know you're collecting things. You'll settle up after. Because I've done that before, where I put something down and I literally turn around like 30 seconds later, somebody else takes it. And that's fine because it's not mine, until I'm holding it and I pay cash for it. So just really be on your game. Take it serious, super serious. That's the motto for today. Super serious between 7 and 9. Okay, so that's pretty much all I got at that yard sale. I got this. This is the Polaroid that I got for $5. It's a Sun 600. These sell for $20, $30. Just, you can throw some batteries in it and make sure it works. They do turn on. You don't need film to test it. I don't know how this one turns on. I think a lot of times it's automatic, but I really couldn't tell you. So I might just put untested. And then I got this one at a thrift store today, the thrift store that I normally go to. This is the Spirit. Same thing, 20, 30 bucks. They had this on for $10, and I go to the thrift store quite a bit, and I noticed it's been sitting there for a couple weeks. I offered him $5, and he took it. So I've got 2 Polaroids going up today. At the same thrift store, I got this cool pair of women's golf spikes. They're Nike, nice red leather, nice clean spikes. These sell. Recently, a couple have sold for anywhere from $10 to $30. I'll probably just throw these up for $19.99. Maybe a little more, and I'll do best offer. We'll see. But the spikes are in pretty good condition. It's a good size for women, 8.5. At a yard sale today, I figured I'd give a test, or I'd test out some movies. I've never really done movies, so I got all these for $1. And, I scanned every single one of them. If you don't know how to scan with eBay, you just open the eBay app. And when you go to the search bar, over on the right-hand side, there's a little barcode icon. Just hit the barcode icon, and you can scan barcodes. Anything that has a barcode should come up. And there's the barcode there. You just hold your phone over it. It looks like you're looking through your camera. You hold it over it. Boom. It comes up on eBay. And then when the screen pulls up, it'll be all these for sale. That's the first thing that pulls up. So you'll be able to see that people are asking $19.99, $3.99. Just kind of look at a few of them and kind of see what people are asking. Then once you have that, like say most people are asking $10. Now it's important to go to the filter it for completed and sold items only. You want to see what's actually sold. So you go up to the top right, filter, hit it, scroll down to completed and sold listings, and then go back to your search results, and now it's all the numbers are going to be in green, and that's what these have actually sold for. So it's important to look at both numbers, the ones what people are asking and what things have actually sold for. Otherwise, everybody could be asking $20, but then you go to the sold and they're only selling for like 99 cents, or maybe there's nothing there in your search results. That means nothing is selling. These aren't selling. So you have to get really good at doing that. The other thing you want to do when you buy these kind of things is open them up and make sure that they're in there, because you could be buying empty cases. I've done it. The other thing that I do is just kind of open it and make sure that they're in good shape. No scratches. But yeah, I have bought empty cases before. This is a Blu-ray Harry Potter. It's worth about $10, $15. I bought it for $1, so I can put it up for $9.99 free shipping. I can sell it, pay $3 to ship, $2 to eBay, that's $5. I paid $1, so that's $6. So that other $3 is profit. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but video games and movies, I think they sell pretty good. So, and they sell fast, especially video games. Here is a Harry Potter that's brand new. So it's a Blu-ray. That's easy. And then I got the Eagles Farewell Tour. So give those a shot. At the thrift store today, somebody must have really liked The Sims, because there's a bunch of PC games. The Sims, here we got a Katy Perry one, and here's Sims 3 Into the Future, Sims Island Paradise. Here's an Ambitions expansion pack. That one went for a lot. When I say a lot, I mean like 15 bucks, 20 bucks. Supernatural, and then we got Sims Pets. I paid $2 for each of these. If I can get 15 each, even 10, you know how I do it. Free shipping. And these are so easy. These are so easy to list. You just, excuse me, scan the barcode. There they go. Pops up. Look at the listings. See what people are asking. See what they're selling for. Make a fair price. You don't want to be the highest. Maybe you want to be the lowest. That's up to you. But then you just scroll up, sell one like this. Everything's done. Take a picture of the front, take a picture of the back, take a picture of the inside, and then take a picture of the disc. Listing done. So that's why video games and movies are awesome. So fast. I got this game at, it was some old people having a yard sale. They were older, like in their 70s maybe. And this is a financial game called Acquire: High Adventure in the World of High Finance. I like to check out old old board games, because you never know, some sell for a lot. They were only asking $1 for this. There's the dollar sticker. And they're on eBay for $20. One person's asking $99, and they've actually sold for $30, $40. So I grabbed it. I don't know if all the pieces are there, but we'll check it out. For $1, you know what? Whatever. I'll try it. At a thrift store today, on my way home, I was tired. I kind of wanted to go home, but I said, you know what? I'm just going to go to the thrift store and check it out anyways. And I'm walking through the whole store. Nothing really good. Let me look at the board games. And I went over to the board games, and I found this board game that I've actually wanted for a long time. And here it was, just sitting there. Cash Flow 101. If you don't know what this is created by Robert Kiyosaki, the author of my favorite book in the world ever, Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you haven't read Rich Dad Poor Dad, you really have to read it. Drop everything, pause my video right now, and go order it. You can get it for like 10 or 15 bucks, paperback, probably even less. There's what it looks like. It's purple. Get the soft cover, just whatever it costs, just go get it, because it's the best book ever. It's really going to open your mind up to the way rich people think and the world of finance and real estate and all that stuff. So this is the companion. So this game goes along with the books, and these sell on eBay for $30 to $60 depending on the condition. I'm having a tough time with this because this is in really good condition, and I opened it up. All the dice are still in the plastic. The pencils are still in the plastic. The score card or whatever it is that you play with, brand new. So I could probably get 50, 60 bucks for this game. The problem is I really want to play it. I've been wanting this game for a long time. So, you know, this happens a lot to me when I go yard selling and I find things that I really want. You know, I don't know what to do. We're in this to make money. But, you know, people say that this game is awesome. They teach you how to get out of the rat race of life and into the fast lane, what they call it. And Robert Kiyosaki is always, you know, obviously he's trying to sell his stuff, but, you know, he created this game to teach his children about money, and I think teach people about money, how to think differently about money. And so he definitely recommends you play this. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do, but I'm probably just going to keep it. As much as I would love to sell it and get 50 or 60 bucks, you know, like that, I'm probably going to have to keep it. Very exciting, though. If you ever see Cash Flow, pick it up. Even used, with the missing pieces, you can get 20 or 30 bucks for it. All right, and that's about it. I did get some ties today at the thrift store for $1 each. Like I said, I'm testing ties lately. I got this Christmas one for the Christmas season. This one here is a Sulka vintage tie. They can go for $30. Christian Dior. This is a Tommy Hilfiger, and this is a Gant. So $9.99, free shipping, baby. Let's see what we can do. I think that's about it for today. You know, it was a pretty good day. I think I can get all this listed. We have all kinds of stuff to list, and it's hot out. It's about 100 degrees outside right now, so definitely a good day to stay inside in the air conditioning listing. My new laser printer, thermal printer, arrived yesterday. It's the LP2844 Zebra thermal label printer. So I'm gonna hook that up today also, and just hope that that works way better than the old school printer that we have up here. My plan with that was I really always wanted a thermal printer because then you don't have to use ink. You know, you just order the labels. And our printer is not really made. It's just a regular, it's a HP Envy wireless all-in-one printer. And it's okay, but you have to put the labels in, and then when it prints the label, you have to cut around it and then peel it. And the whole process takes a while. And sometimes the printer stops working for whatever reason. So what I wanted to do, I figured I would get the thermal printer, and then if anything ever happens to that, our other printer as a backup while I try to figure out what's going on with that. So now we have 2 printers. So we should be good now going into this full time. Also got tons of extra labels. I got extra labels here for the regular printer, and then here's 4 rolls of labels for my thermal printer, and we had a roll that came with it. So I've got 5 rolls of thermal labels. And yeah, so we're looking pretty good. So overall, really good Saturday. Sold a couple things last night. And I think we're at 209 listings right now because we had sold quite a few. We've been working on our inventory system, so it's kind of been slowing us down, but things are good. So, thanks for watching my video. I really appreciate everybody subscribing and giving me the little thumbs ups if you enjoyed it. I really enjoy the comments as well. So, have a great Saturday. Stay cool. And get out there, do your listings, and make money. See ya.